Uh,
Hello, sir. I just called him.
hmm.
So in 1 minute, he'll be back, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Please mute participants. Srivatsa, you can start.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Hmm.
AI is the most important technology of our era, but also the most misunderstood. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Srivatsa, student of BCom first year of SSMRV College. I will be a host for today's webinar. Welcome to this webinar organized by Unnathi Club. Today we will discuss the impact of an job AI on job replacement, which will be presented by our own student. Now I would like to call upon Chinmay Srinivas to welcome the gathering.
Thank you, Shivatsa. The ideal outcome for artificial intelligence is not to replace humans, but to collaborate with them. Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to our exciting webinar. I'd like to extend a special welcome to our acclaimed principal, Dr. Geeta Ma'am, a visionary leader, catalyst for change, a guiding light, and much more. Thank you for your continued support of our endeavors. A big round of applause for our HOD Master Weaver, Dr. M.S. Nagraj sir, and our very own convener, the steering force, Mrs. Nandini Ma'am. I extend my warm welcome to the HODs of all streams and the faculty and the dedicated organizing members of this event. Your service and hard work have made this online gathering possible. I'm honored to now introduce our distinguished speaker for today's event, Anujit Joglekar. We are fortunate to have Anujit share his knowledge with us on the topic AI impact, job replacement or revenue creation, exploring new opportunities. And to all our participants joining from different streams, welcome. We're thrilled to have such a huge audience here today. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, we hope you'll find value and inspiration throughout the event. Now, without further ado, let's get started. We have an exciting program lined up with insightful presentations, engaging discussions, and opportunities to connect with others who share your interest. Thank you once again for joining us today. Let's make this online event a truly enriching experience for everyone involved. Go change the world. Happy learning.
Thank you, Chinmay. Now I would like to introduce our speaker of today's webinar, Mr. Anujit Joglekar. Anujit is a student of SSMRV College who is pursuing Bachelor of Business Administration. He is an ardent intelligence enthusiast. He is also specialized in business management and business ownership. Anujit has conducted a first-hand research in the field of AI and business strategies. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Anujit Joglekar.
Anujit, over to you.
Yes, sir. I am sharing the screen.
Yes, it's visible.
Just a minute, sir. It should get into full screen. I am trying. Or else we can continue like the previous.
It's fine. Go ahead. Go ahead. Try once again.
My name is Anujit Joglekar, and I am the speaker of this session. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Geeta ma'am, the principal, and Nandini ma'am, the convener of Unnathi Club, for giving me this opportunity and a platform to share my little knowledge with you all. And I would like to extend my gratitude towards all of you guys who are attending this webinar. So, if we look at the topic which we have today, the first question arises is that what is AI? So there are many definitions and illustrations on the internet about AI, but I want to ask you guys that what is your little definition or a perception towards AI? So you guys can put your thoughts in the chat box so that we can make this interaction interactive.
Participants, you can either unmute and speak or you can put your thoughts in the chat box. Either way.
Yeah, let's make this interactive, guys. Your little perception or definition of AI. AI is something which can't be seen, right? Right now it can't be seen, but there will be future generations where we will discuss it in the coming slides. Next slide. So now let us take a look at the definition of AI. AI, or artificial intelligence, refers to the machine that can mimic human cognitive functions. What are human cognitive functions? Functions are all the mental functions that we perform, like learning, thinking, reasoning, problem solving, decision making, etc. And all these functions are mimicked by a machine, and it is known as AI. So I guess the slides are not changing. Sorry for this interruption, guys. I guess now it's visible. The second slide, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so all these human cognitive functions like learning, thinking, reasoning, problem solving, and all are the functions which are mimicked by a machine is known as AI. So the significance of AI is divided in three major headings. The first one is automating tasks. In automobile factories, if you see, AI powered robots can handle assembly line tasks with great efficiency and precision. So all these repetitive tasks can be automated with the help of AI. The second is extracting insights. AI can analyze vast amount of data to identify hidden patterns and trends that a human might not. Suppose you are planning to start a new business and you want to analyze the vast business environment. There AI can help you in extracting the informations. The third one is personalizing. E-commerce platforms, if you see, use AI to recommend products based on your past purchase history, browsing history, etc. So therefore AI gives you a tailored experience to all the individuals based on their needs and preferences. Now to break the ice, let's have a small quiz. Next slide. So if you see, which is the most popular AI tool among these three options? Option A is Google Gemini, option B is ChatGPT, and option C is Midjourney. So anyone can answer by unmuting or either putting in the chat. ChatGPT, exactly. The second question is, yeah, option B, right, right, correct, absolutely. The second question is, which is the AI assistant launched by Amazon? Alexa, correct. Yeah. Next slide. So now let's head over to know the generation roadmap of AI's development. I have categorized it under 6 generations. So the first generation is the symbolic AI. Symbolic AI is the earliest stage of AI, where experts and coders wrote predefined codes and logic in the computer, and the AI worked on that logic itself. Just like our chess program, where all the moves and logic were predefined, and the programs worked on that logic itself. The second generation is the data learners generation. As we discussed the point on the data extraction, while we were discussing the significance, data learners is similar, where AI learns the patterns and trends and analyze huge data. Like Gmail uses these data learners to identify spam mails, promotion mails, etc. The third generation is the artificial neuron generation. This is where AI is inspired by our brain. AI can now learn complex patterns and apply those patterns and the insights which it gets in the real time. Like self-driving cars can analyze the real-time data and adapt to the current situation instantly. We are currently in between the fourth and third and fourth generation. So now the next is embodied AI generation. This is the transition of AI from digital world to the physical world. As someone said in the chat earlier, that AI cannot be seen, but in the fourth generation, when the transition happens from digital to AI robots and machines will have bodies for them, and they will have mechanical bodies, and they will enter the real world. The next generation is the human AI teams. AI will get integrated into our day to day life, and the use of AI tools for our assistance will become inevitable. The best example can be Iron Man. I guess everyone know who Iron Man is, and how his life is impacted by AI. Jarvis was his AI, which was integrated into his day to day life and his time to time assistance. So similar things can be seen in the fifth generation. Sorry. Then comes the final generation, which will be AI beyond us. In this generation, AI will surpass human intelligence and achieve super intelligence. But this is just a hypothetical situation because it's highly unlikely to happen, as there will be legal and ethical regulations on AI. But as of now, there are no major regulations and governing body on AI. Now let's if we head okay if we head towards the pros and cons of AI, where the pros can be the increase in efficiency, productivity, and improvisation in decision making by reducing the time taken to analyze the data. Then there is the reduction in human errors and in sensitive tasks and all. And then there will be new jobs created for the development of AI. All this can be the pros of AI. But what can be the cons? AI can and AI will displace jobs in some sectors, which we'll discuss in detail later on, and the topic is on that only. So then there are ethical considerations of AI being biased. If you know the example of Google Bard, which was released, it was also a little bit biased on Indian politics, etc. And it is not recommended to use AI in decision making field. Why? Because we will also discuss it later why it is not suitable in the decision making field also. Then the over reliance of AI will also see the significant decrease in the human cognitive skills which we discussed earlier were the reading, reasoning, decision making, logical thinking. All these human cognitive skills will also see a significant decrease if we are overly relying on AI. Moving on, let's see how AI is going to impact the conventional method of performing a job with this gap analysis. All the human driven repetitive tasks will get completely automated by AI. The limited ability of AI to analyze the data will be completely revolutionized by AI's data extracting power, which we already discussed in the significance. The time to time ability of AI to get updated and continuously learn will help in adapting to the changing technology and other advancements which is going to happen in the future. And that time to time advancement and continuous learning is impossible for a human being. And the capacity of AI to perform a task in a single day will be way better and efficient as compared to the capacity of a human to handle a task in a day. Then the chances of human errors and humans being biased will be completely eliminated. Moving on, let's take a look at the industries and the intensity of AI in the impact on those industries. Industry, I have categorized in it in three parts, where industries which have completely being impacted by AI already in the present. Then comes the industries which has the potential of getting impacted by AI, and then there are industries which have less impact of AI even in the future. So in these three categories, let's take a look at the industries which are already highly impacted by AI. So the first one, if you see, it's the manufacturing industries. Right from the designing till the packaging, the majority portion of this industry is automated, and companies like Bosch are the leading companies to completely automate these industries and help in the automation of other industries also. The next one is the healthcare, which is also completely impacted by AI, where doctors are relying on AI extracted information. They use AI to analyze patients' information also, and they even recommend treatments and medicines with the help of AI. Like there is a company called as IBM Watson, whose oncology treatment recommendation are completely taken by AI. Then the third industry which is completely impacted is the finance industry, where huge companies like Goldman Sachs run algorithms and logic and predict the movement of market for their day-to-day trading. Then comes the second category, where industries with the potential of getting impacted with the AI in the future, like not right now, but in future they will definitely get impacted. So the first one is the education industry, which is showing a rapid growth in the integration of AI. Like Duolingo, it is a very well-known language learning platform. Many of them use it to learn various languages, and it has also introduced an AI-powered personalized lessons to every individual. So every individual gets a personalized lesson based on his performance. So similarly, sooner or later, this industry is going to get impacted by AI because of its personalization significance. The next is the agriculture industry. This is interesting, as interesting as the healthcare industry, where we have seen that how it is being impacted by AI. Similarly, there is also AI that can recommend agricultural solution. There is AI powered irrigation system. There will be AI powered maintenance system, etc. So agriculture industry is also going to get impacted by AI. The third one is the customer service industry, which is already completely impacted. I know all the chatbots and all are very impacted by AI, but on the first level of service, like only simple issues and first level of issues are being solved by AI. But if we take the example of Amazon, that is going to completely rely on Alexa as its only customer service point in the future, in all the levels of issues, right from legal to the basic level. It is completely going to rely on Alexa. So similarly, companies are going to get influenced by Amazon, and this customer service industry is in the future will get impacted by AI. Industries which may not have any impact on AI in the future, these can be the performance reviews industry. The best example is the HRM industry, which cannot be replaced by AI. And big giants like Google and Microsoft have already said that their HRM will never be replaced by AI. So this will influence all the other companies in not integrating AI in HRM and performance review industry. The second one is the strategic planning industry. All the top level decision making and strategy building will never be given in the hands of AI. And company like McKinsey has given a statement that its business consultation will be organically provided by human. You know why they are taking these decisions? Because there is going to be a trend of human edge, which we'll discuss in depth in the coming slides. So everyone are going to value the importance of human in critical situations like decision making and strategy building, etc. And
Anujit,
yes,
Anujit,
sir.
sorry to interrupt. The session will end in another 5 minutes. Do you want to take it in the next session?
Yeah, sir. We can continue. I will end this in a minute, and
Okay,
I
sure,
will
sure.
continue in the
Participants,
next
the moment the
coming
session
session.
ends, please join session 2. Okay, thank you.
So the product design industry will also have less impact of AI. A company like Nike has said that human will use AI tools to develop a Nike product, but the actual design will be of a human. So to have that human edge, Nike will never integrate complete AI in its product designing. So industries like this will have less impact of AI even in the future. So we will continue the session as sir said in the next session. So please join the next session as soon as possible.
Thank you, Anujit. Participants, in a minute, we'll join the other session. Thank you. Anujit, please go ahead.
Yeah. Can you all see the screen? Is the screen being shared?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Next slide, please. Okay. Can you all identify this person? Can you quickly post it in the chat? Who is this person? Jeff Bezos. Right. So right, this is Jeff Bezos, the founder, the CEO of Amazon, and you know who is the biggest competitor of Amazon in India? Can you guys guess? Next. Flipkart. Right. So now we are going to take a look at a case study of Flipkart, and we will head into the core topic of this session. In the year of 2016 and 17, Flipkart, an e-commerce company, had identified a significant inefficiency in its warehouse management. The manual human pickers were not able to fulfill all the orders, so it was slowing down the order fulfillment of Flipkart. Then Flipkart implemented AI-powered robots with forklifts who navigated automatically by reading the order, and it drastically increased the efficiency in its warehouse. So, so what happened here? What happened to the old human pickers who were there?
Uh, Anujit, maybe you want to unmute yourself. There was some issue.
Yeah, sir. Okay.
Oh, okay, please. Participants, keep yourself muted. Otherwise, the session would get disrupted. Anujit, you may want to repeat what you said a couple of minutes back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. So now let us take a look at a case study and get into the core topic of this session. In the year of 2016 and 17, Flipkart, an e-commerce company, had identified a significant inefficiency in its warehouse management. So the manual human pickers who are not able to fulfill all the orders, manual human pickers were not able to fulfill all the orders. So it was slowing down the order fulfillment in Flipkart. Then Flipkart implemented AI powered robots and with forklifts who navigated automatically by reading the orders and increased the efficiency drastically. So, what happened to the old human pickers, you may ask, when these AI powered robots are there in the warehouse? What happened to the old human pickers? Flipkart also identified this job displacement which was going to occur. So, what they did was they reskilled all the pickers and fired no one. So, all the former pickers were now reskilled to operate these AI powered robots and maintain them. So based on this case study, we will take a look at two questions. You can quickly answer it in the chat box. Next. So the first question is, what was the primary reason Flipkart implemented AI in their warehouses? Option 1, to improve customer service interaction. Option 2, to reduce cost associated with the damaged product. Option C, to increase efficiency and order fulfillment speed. Or option D, to collect more customer data for targeted advertising. Please answer. I guess you can see the slide. Yeah, right. It's option C. Correct. To increase the efficiency and order fulfillment. That's why Flipkart introduced these AI powered robots, and it drastically increased the efficiency. The second question is, how did Flipkart address the potential job losses due to the AI implementation? As I said, Flipkart has identified that the human pickers are going to get displaced. So, how they solved it? So they laid off all the human pickers and hired new robot specialists, or they offered packages to the affected workers, or they reskilled the pickers to operate and maintain the robot, or they offered no support to the pickers. You guys can answer. See, exactly right. They reskilled the human pickers and to operate the machines and robots. So they never fired anyone. Next slide. So now comes a little bit of a bitter fact that yes, AI is going to replace some jobs, and that is a fact. But what kind of jobs and what is a solution for this? We will discuss it. So, jobs with repetitive tasks, jobs where you can predict easily and take decisions, to initiate a loan or an insurance with the basic information provided by a customer, AI can predict whether to give that insurance or not. Then the jobs which involve physical strength and precision, like in automobile industry and the assembly line, especially in assembly line, the repetition of work is also getting replaced, and the job which involves high physical strength and the precision is required. All these kinds of jobs are going to get replaced. So what is the solution, or a way to tackle this? I have identified three major emerging trends in the future of the society, of the job market. So, what are these trends? Next slide. So, these are the trends. The first one is the focus on human AI collaboration. The second trend is the rise of reskilling revolution. And the third is the rise of human edge. What are these? We will discuss it right now. And I ask every one of you that these three trends are the three paths on which you can develop yourself. I am not here to influence anyone, but this is just I am just showing a door to the future. Starting with the focus on human AI collaboration. As we discussed earlier, next slide. As we discussed earlier, I gave you the example of Iron Man, how in the physical environment also AI will deeply impact the day to day life. So when generation 4 and 5 comes, generation 4 was the embodied AI and generation 5 was the human AI teams. So when these two generation arises, AI will start entering into the real world where you can develop physical appliances and tools also. So there you have a scope, and even AI will help you in doing that. So to develop an AI is going to help you. So the world ahead is not AI versus human, but it is going to be AI and human. So on the slide, you can see I have mentioned some developments in the similar market with the help of human AI collaboration. If you take a look at human AI powered personalization specialist, so all this personalization will have human and AI getting integrated into them. Then comes the conversational AI chatbot experts, and similarly omni-channel commerce strategist. And if you take the example of Siemens currently, where humans and AI collaboratively work in its factory maintenance, there are in its factory maintenance. So like this, AI and human both are going to coexist by helping each other. There are even courses like human integration program on all the large educational websites like Udemy, where they teach you how to have a proper relationship with robots and AIs. So this human AI collaboration is the biggest revolution in the coming future, where they will teach you, where you will have to develop a relationship and a proper connection between AI, so that AI can understand you and you can understand AI better. So courses like HRI, human robot interaction, is what I recommend to follow. Like you can pursue in that. In the major, all the education institutes have this HRI programs where you can develop this skill of getting into relationship and getting a connect between AI and robots. The second trend, next slide. The second trend is the reskilling revolution. As we took we have taken a look at the case study of Flipkart earlier. There is a big revolution in the future where all these existing employees, laborers, and the entire human resource requires reskilling. So this is a huge potential even for the educational institutes for introducing reskilling programs. Colleges, schools, everywhere, not only students, not only young generation, but all these existing employees and laborers need this reskilling programs. So if you take a look at the slide, you can see what is the future in the reskilling, and every one of us can get reskilled. Like micro credential and online courses will be there, boot camps will be there for upskilling the programs, everything, and the benefits are uh, immense in the market. Even if you get reskilled earlier, you will have the plus point of getting a better salary than your co-partner who is not getting reskilled. So similarly, and take the example of IBM. On a small scale, it has also started implementing such reskilling programs where you can also enroll yourself and skill yourself, get reskilled, I can say. So the next trend is the third trend, which is the rise of human edge. Finally, what matters the most to the society is the feel and authentication of human beings. How much ever we integrate AI in our life, some crucial factors like decision making or art will have the human edge involved. We have taken the example of McKinsey, where their human consultation is completely organic by AI, by human, sorry, and there is no intervention of AI. So the emotional factors will never go extinct. Even if you are passionate about art and you are in the art field and you are fearing that you will get displaced by AI, but that is completely wrong. The human edge will always have its dignity and authentication. So companies like McKinsey have already identified this importance of human edge. Therefore companies will get influenced by this and they will value the human edge. Human edge is a very underknown or underappreciated factor, because the widespread of AI development. So if you take a look that there is no proper regulation or limitation or a governing body on AI. So right now there is no potential for human heads, but in the future there will be, the scope for human heads will be immense. If you take a look at the slide also, you can see what kinds of jobs will emerge with this human edge development. Not only art, but there is a whole separate category called as human edge, where you can develop certain skills, and by developing those skills, certain jobs will get opened, like content marketing experts. All these things will never go in the hands of AI. It will be always in the hands of human beings. And then comes the customer experience strategists, where they design customer centric strategies and all. So we have taken look that Google and Microsoft is never going to give these kind of jobs to top level decision making jobs to any AI. So they are going to keep that human element in them, and etc kind of thing. Ethical AI data privacy specialist, all these kinds of skills can be developed by human edge skills. And courses like effective communication, artistic courses, emotional intelligence courses will help in developing this kind of human edge knowledge in you. So this was the overall seminar, and the topic was like this. Now I want an interactive session between you guys, and you should share all your thoughts from this, and if you have any kind of doubts, you can ask. So we will make an interactive session. If you want me to repeat any kind of point which you didn't understand, we can go ahead with that.
Uh, Participants, the content which he spoke, there's a lot of effort which has gone into it, and it is not one day's effort that he has put in. So it's an opportunity for all of us, including me, to kind of get any questions or queries clarified from Anujit. Okay, please use this opportunity. If you have some suggestions, or you have something about, not basically about the session, about the content of it, please go ahead and share it so that we can.
And this is a very intense information which I have shared. So by not by one time you cannot grasp everything. So is there any point or a topic which I have, which you want I need to explain again? Then feel free to ask. If you have any queries, or if you have identified any faults, you can keep the interaction alive.
Anujit, I had a question basically, if I
Yes,
could.
sir, you can ask.
See,
Yes, sir.
basically, I have this habit of playing chess online, and whenever I find some free time, like 5 to 10 minutes.
Yes.
What happens in that? Is that also see, if you basically, when I go to that chess online, what happens?
Mhm.
There is beginner level, there is intermediate level, there are advanced level. So is it all AI enabled basically to kind of
Yes, sir,
play?
it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. If we go to the significance of AI, as I have discussed
Mm-hmm.
earlier, can you change the slide? Second slide.
Yes.
Down. Yeah. Meaning and significance. Yeah. So, sir, if you take a look at this, I have mentioned that there is personalization involved in AI.
Mm-hmm.
So, we will take the example of chess.com because it is very
Yes,
famous.
yes, yes, yes.
So when you enter chess.com, it will first ask you to play three games to
Correct.
analyze your play, how you play, and it will give a certain level of rating for
True,
you.
true,
So
true.
first, it will extract data from how you play.
Mm-hmm.
Then it will personalize bots for you to play, and increase your ratings and increase your skill in chess. So this
Mm-hmm.
data extraction and personalization is involved in that process. So it is complete, it is also AI only, sir.
Okay, wonderful. And same goes with Ludo also, which is more.
Yes, sir. Yes.
with that
Yes,
also,
it's more
isn't it?
complex. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. There is no much of a mind game involved in Ludo, but still,
Yeah.
uh, sometimes, of course, you use your this one, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes. So,
Thank you, Anujit. That was
okay.
really nice of you to have cleared that. Students, anything is there? Please ask him. Okay, I think there are a couple of questions. You can
Every
read from.
Would AI be a threat for every e-business? No, AI will not be a threat for every e-business. E-business in the sense you meant online business, right, Nandish? Yeah. So look, online business have already been impacted by AI. We have taken the example of Flipkart also, like all those warehouse inefficiency was also taken care by AI. But still, Flipkart never fired them. So this is the influencing power of Flipkart, that it will AI is going to impact, but there is no threat. They are getting reskilled. They will operate those AI models and all. Sir, can you explain more about HRI program? Yeah, I will continue. AI is going to impact the industry, but it is not a threat. It is going to be an opportunity to reskill. So this will get linked to the reskilling revolution in the three emerging trends. So can you please put the slide of HRI program that was. Yeah, this one. So what is HRI program is that, as I told you, humans and AI are going to exist togetherly. So there is no human versus AI, but there is going to be human and AI. So in popular this educational sites like Udemy is offering this human robot interaction program. So where they will teach you how to interact with the robot, what is the qualities and skills which you need to have to interact properly with that robot, what kinds of codes you need to write, what kind of that algorithms which you need to follow, and how efficiently you can communicate with that robot or an AI. Similar thing goes with the AI also. It will also have a human robot interaction program to it. It will analyze you, how you are going to respond it will get adapted to you. And this HRI course goes both hand in hand with AI and humans. So this is the HRI course which I was saying, in human AI collaboration trend which is going to take place. Is that clear? How will AI impact finance? Yeah, right. So see, I have told you that AI significance is data extraction and this yeah data in data extraction also we have known that it will analyze patterns and trends. So even now this Goldman Sachs company you might have heard, which is the biggest this investing company, and it also has a trading platform and all. So Goldman Sachs uses AI in analyzing the complete stock market which is going on, and that will analyze that stock market so easily, and it will provide all the useful insights which they want, which they will use further in investing. Similarly, this data extraction will also be used in all these lower level jobs in accountancy, such as bookkeeping, data entry. All these kind of things will be completely automated. So automation is the significance of AI, which will impact in the finance industry. But still a human is required in the maintenance of that, in overseeing the what the AI is performing. You cannot completely rely on the AI data. It will just extract and give you the data. The Goldman Sachs will get the data, but AI will not invest in some company. The human will do that. So even in data entry and all the basic level jobs will be replaced, but the next level of jobs like CA and other things will never get replaced. Will AI affect the cinema industry? As we can see that certain chat gpts certain gpts are able to write scripts and screenplay in a better way. Yeah, right now we can take the example of Marvel series, which was there Loki, and there the whole editing was done by an AI. The most of the things were done by AI. The season 2, which was launched, so it got many backlashes from the society. Also, there were strikes going on in outside of Marvel headquarters, that how you let AI do all the work and you fired all these editors and all. Even screenwriters, script writing is completely is taken by AI right now. But it will not completely get it will not continue like this in the future. As I said, right now there are no regulations and governing body on AI, but sooner or later there will be a governing body which will make sure that these kind of things will not happen. This is not to save ourselves, but as I told you about human edge, which is going to be an integral part of this emerging trend. If you change the slide. So, as I said, even McKinsey has earlier used AI in its business consultation, but they got backlashes that I'm not finding that human edge in that thing. So, sometimes they can use AI tools, but AI will never completely affect any art or that kind of industry, because the human edge, the human biases, the human emotions is absolutely there, and it will never get eradicated. And large companies are identifying that, and they are correcting themselves, so this will start eventually influence all the companies, and they will come back to the human edge thing. How secure it is to interact with AI? I mean, the info, will it get leaked? So this depends on what kind of AI you are using. Okay, this depends on the provider of that AI. AI will never leak the data, but the business organization who is maintaining that AI, it is completely depending upon that. So companies like OpenAI will never leak any data. I'm not assuring you, but I'm just saying that the reputation and the brand image which they have got, they will never go in that way of leaking the data or misusing your data. But you should make sure that you are making sure that all your crucial data, important data, the bank details, credit card information, you make sure that you are not openly sharing it on the internet. Not only AI, but as AI is in the digital world, it is on the internet. So internet is very scary. AI is not scary, but internet is a scary platform to share some crucial data. So make sure that it is a secured platform. What are the chances of AI apocalypse? AI apocalypse, yeah, the sixth generation which I had discussed with you. If you change the slide, AI is going to surpass the human intelligence and all I told you, but it is a hypothetical situation which is not going to happen. It is a open secret that it is not going to happen. But why people anticipate that there is going to be an AI apocalypse? Because right now there are no regulations on AI. There are no major governing bodies on AI. Yes, the companies which operate AI have some kind of regulation on the AI, but there is no overall governing body on that. So they anticipate that this kind of things can happen, but sooner or later it will be solved. Can AI be used to sense and adjust to different learning styles in a classroom setting? Yeah, so see, now you are getting an idea of AI in the educational field. This has a potential. I can say that yes, AI can be used in to sense and adjust to the classroom. As you can, I have taken the example of Duolingo, right? Individually, it will assess your scores and your performance, and it will start creating new lessons for you only. So if you get an this is a very wonderful idea. If we integrate these kind of individual centric programs in a classroom, and we and this gets affected to the classroom itself, then it will do that thing. So AI can be used to do all these kind of new things. This can be also linked to the emerging trend which we discussed, right? Any other questions, guys?
Participants, anything else? I think I could see that you are keeping Anujit busy with quite a few questions. Good, good, good. That's what was
Yes.
the expectation. Okay,
Any
so
topic which I have
yeah,
to
yeah, please.
repeat or like that, you can ask, guys.
Sure. We'll just see because we are almost running. Yeah, another 10 minutes. We're already there. Oh,
In
well.
future, how will humans intellectual be affected due to the overuse of AI? Will there be an upper hand of AI? If so, as slowly people are depending on AI nowadays. Yeah, I have spoken about the over reliance of AI in the cons of the AI. So that is a problem which is identified, and it's true that it the upper hand of AI might happen, but if you take a bigger picture, as I've said, that there is going to be a human edge revolution in the future. So all these cognitive skills which we discussed, learning, reasoning, problem solving, decision making, all these skills, and even emotional skills, intelligence development skills, all these kind of skills are going to be implemented in your education curriculum also. So you will never lose that human edge in you. You will never lose those kind of intellectual properties of a human being, and you are going to develop that AI. So you will have that intellectual capacity in you. So there is no possibility of AI surpassing its AI getting a upper hand on us. But there is a possibility that AI can also do all this stuff like learning, writing, and all. It can also develop itself. So this is a kind of a situation, 50-50 situation, I can say, that what can happen. But it depends on us, the future of this generation, to make sure that doesn't happen. Will AI generated outputs such as stories or theses which are generated by AI can be copyrighted? No, that cannot be copyrighted because that will be under the intellectual property of the AI service provider itself. But there is a jailbreak methods which can be followed by integrating multiple AIs to make that story or the thesis which you were saying. You can use, but what I recommend is that you don't completely rely on AI. You use some tools of AI, but make sure that you have that human edge in it so that you can get the copyright. You can use multiple AI tools, don't rely on the single tool. You can use multiple tools and you have your own human edge involved in it, so that there will be no copyright issues. But if you are completely relying on a single AI and all the tasks are being performed by that, then the intellectual property issue might come. Can you explain how AI transforming healthcare industry? Yeah, right. So this was also quite fascinating for me when I was researching. Because if you see in healthcare industry, there is a company called as IBM Watson. No, the same slide. If you take a look at here, IBM Watson, what they did was their oncology treatment was completely relying on AI. So all the medicine recommendation, all the analysis of the patient's data, all the reports were completely analyzed by data. It only gave the recommendation. It only recommended all the medicines. So the complete process was integrated by AI. So when I researched further, I came to know that this is going to get the AI integration in healthcare is going to become an immense problem, or I can say a problem. Why I'm saying it as a problem? Because doctors are over relying on AI, which is a kind of issue in it. So this is how AI is going to impact on healthcare industry. How to protect against data breach and survive AI replacement in future jobs. Yeah, yeah, right, right. So data breach, what kind of data breach are you asking? Are you in the sense that AI is going to breach when AI is going to come in the real world, it is going to extract data and that kind of things can happen? And how to AI replacement in future jobs? AI, as I said, AI is not going to replace any jobs in future. AI is going to get integrated in those jobs. So if I am doing a job manually right now, I am going to use one tool for that. If earlier I am using a screwdriver to put a screw in a wall, but now I am going to use that driving gun. So it is just going to increase the efficiency and productivity, but my job is never going to get replaced. We have concluded, so other questions can take up later. Yeah, sure. We are running out of time. We can conclude this right now. I guess I have answered all the majority of the questions. Major impact, but the threatful changes which AI can make is in the defense sector. Yeah, you are absolutely right. So even there, the regulations and governing bodies are going to get involved.
Good.
So thank you everyone for giving me this opportunity and making this really interactive. So I appreciate everyone and even the management for giving me this opportunity for conducting this webinar. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Now
Thank
I
you.
will to Srivatsa.
Thank you. Srivatsa, over to you.
Thank you, Anujit. It was very insightful. Now I would like to call upon Sridhatri to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Srivatsa. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Unnathi Club, I, Sridhatri, would like to extend my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you for joining us today for this enlightening webinar. First and foremost, I heartily thank our principal, Dr. Geeta Armang, for providing us an opportunity to conduct this insightful webinar. I would like to extend my gratitude to our HOD, Dr. M.S. Nagraj sir, for his guidance. My heartfelt thanks to our convener, Mrs. Nandini ma'am, for her constant encouragement and support to this webinar. I would also like to thank Mr. Gokul sir, member of IQAC, for his technical assistance and guidance consistently to this session. I heartily thank all our HODs, coordinators, and lecturers for joining this session and making it a successful one. Our sincere appreciation goes to our speaker, Mr. Anujit Joglekar, for sharing his understanding and expertise with us. Your passion and dedication have truly enriched this discussion and provided us with profound knowledge. I would also like to express our heartfelt thanks to all the participants for our active participation, thought-provoking questions, and enthusiastic engagement throughout the session. Your contributions have made this webinar not only informative but also interactive. A special word of thanks to the technical and the organizing team for ensuring the smooth functioning of the webinar. Your behind-the-scenes efforts have been instrumental in making this webinar a success. As we conclude this session, let us carry forward the insights gained and continue to foster learning in our respective fields. Thank you once again to everyone who made this webinar a memorable and an enriching experience. We look forward to welcoming you to future events. Wishing you all continued success and prosperity. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you, Sridhatri, and thank you to you as
Thank
well
you,
for
Dharti.
being part of it. And
So yeah,
the
everyone.
yeah, Anujit, go ahead, go ahead, Anujit.
It's,
No,
yeah.
Satvik, is it
So
Satvik?
everyone. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, people, everyone, before leaving this session, please kindly make sure that you fill out the feedback forms and please give out your honest reviews. You can download the certificate of participation later after filling the feedback forms. Thank you. Have a great day.
Satvik, you can send it across in the WhatsApp group as well because this session
Yes.
will get ended in some time. Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.